What are we doing today, Marcus?
We're fixing my muffler.
What happened to your muffler, buddy? What happened?
It rotted because
The venerable 1.8 liter is currently straight piped. Well, past the resonator anyway. Muffler delete, that'd be the proper term. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna pull this little feller off because this is all rotten. We're gonna give her the choppy chop. We're gonna tack it up, make sure she's half-ass aligned, and then we're gonna pop the exhaust back on. We gotta cut these bolts off and do all the things that you gotta do when you're trying to fix the exhaust. I'm turning this camera on unless we actually doing something. I don't want to be editing your piece of shit car video for 14 hours, okay? All right, everyone, first things first. Apparently you're gonna get a 12 millimeter. Never in my life have I seen a car use a freaking 12 millimeter on anything, but alas, here we are in Japan land. I gotta get an extension. Pause the video.
Oh my god.
No.
Are you gonna talk about how this is the first non...
Oh, I should pull the muffler out first. Then it won't be in our way. That'd be really smart. All right, pause the video. Well, first of all, you're gonna want to take your muffler off. And unfortunately, I already did this because my cameraman wasn't paying attention. Yeah. But we're gonna pop it out of the rubber boot. That's pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna take this guy. We're gonna get the heck out of our way. We're just gonna find this a new temporary home. Our 12 millimeter on these bolts, we're just gonna either break them off or we're gonna unscrew them, and it doesn't really matter what happens. There's a nut on that side, isn't there? If this comes out, I swear I'll be amazed. No way!
There you go.
Dude, if this was like a header bolt or something, there's no way that would have came out. The fact that we don't need to save it is why it came out. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2. I give up if this comes out. I'm a DeWalt man, but that Milwaukee just did a great job. Pry bar, done. Get your gasket. Probably gonna have to chip that all off, but we'll see what we can do here. Got horrendously bad lighting. Life's good. I'm gonna get the wire wheel on that. I'm not even gonna fuss around with this thing, I think. So first things first, I just kind of want to get an idea where this is going to land. It's going to be way back here, so we're probably going to have to cut this down a little. But for now, I'm just going to kind of mark it, just for the heck of it. We're going to cut this way up by my finger, just so we have plenty of room to play with. But just to give us an idea where I expect that to sit. So we're going to go ahead and knock that off with the angle grinder. I've cut things better in my life than that, but that's all right. I guess that'll
probably do, dude.
Probably do.
Yeah.
You can probably clamp that down if you want.
Yeah.
I hope, I pray.
Brush it on there and send it.
Probably good. Good enough.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be the way that it is. I'm gonna get some good old-fashioned exhaust goop and seal all this up nice, just to help, since it's a little bit crusty. And keep in mind, guys, this is a totaled Honda Civic, so you know, our standard here is we want to do it right-ish, but it's also Marcus's car, and we don't care about Marcus. We don't care about the
seasoned Honda Civic.
Well, seasoned.
It's very offended when you use words like totaled.
We don't really care about his safety or long-term reliability or any of the things anybody else would care about. We don't care about on his car, so we're gonna do it. You know.
What did Fitz say? It was put away wet.
Written hard and put away wet. Okay, so that's good. Got the gold gasket on there. We're gonna go right ahead and just goop this baby up fantastically. It's not gonna be pretty, but it is gonna be functional. This is probably a little overkill. I put a lot on there. That's okay. It does make a difference, though. Let me tell you what. Giving the old anti-seize on these things so that we can get marginally more life out of them. Although they're in amazingly good shape. They must be stainless, like low-grade stainless. They have to be. There's no way they're not. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the hangers first, just to kind of see what we're working with. And then if we gotta clamp it or if we gotta like weld it or something, we can do that if we have to, not a huge deal. Quite the big
You know, I was drinking a cup of coffee watching your video today, and you had a cup of coffee in your hand while talking, and it was kind of like, you know, we were having a cup of coffee or something. Yeah.
Alright, well that works.
Thank you. Good enough.
See if we can actually clamp this down as much as I'd like. If I put this in the right spot, it won't block the bolts, which is nice. I'm gonna try to do that for the next guy, which better not be me. Get some anti-seize on this. Actually, you know what? No, I don't need anti-seize on these because you're never gonna take these off. I'd almost they'd rather lock themselves on, in a sense. Okay. I just want to see if I can get to these socket. That one's good. I already tell that one should be good. That one's good there. And I left that zip tie there, which is nice because I can just kind of get an idea of like where my. This has got to be somewhat like that. I just want to see. Yeah, we got enough bite. This is actually, yeah, that's perfect. That's plenty of engagement. Okay. Seems pretty sturdy. Okay.
Pretty good.
That's to the bottom. I bottomed out the clamps. That's as far as I can go.
I don't know if I'm cut out for being a camera guy, Jake. My arms are getting tired, and
Or you work out like 10 days a week and you're tired. Yeah, so the springs are fully compressed just because of the length of the gasket, which is fine. It's just a little bit weird, but...
You're gonna back them out just a hair or whatever?
Well, no, I really can't because they need to be bottomed out to the clamp.
Oh, that part.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's just...
Seems
It won't
good.
hurt anything.
Good.
All right, so we got it clamped. I'll cut that zip tie off after, obviously. Springs are fully compressed just because that gasket was kind of a weird length. It looks a little funky, but it should be fine. It should be sealed pretty good. Go ahead. Just gonna check for leaks now. Nope. Shockingly, no leak. Just rev it to like 2,000 RPM. Like hold it at 2. Alright. So, turn it off. We've done a very redneck repair on the exhaust. I'm going to give this thing a good once over. See what else this 130,000 mile ridden hard and put away wet Civic might need. I do like that line, Fitz. We're just going to see. I'll turn you guys back on if anything is wrong here. Well, for an upstate New York car, 13 years old, 130K or so, this thing's in pretty darn good shape. There's really not much to show you under here. I guess the only thing, of course, was that joint we just did. Actually, this one's getting a little bit crusty also. Not a big deal. And then the only other rust I really found that was remotely anything is up on the kind of shock tower area, or actually that's like the upper control arm area. And if you go to the back, you can kind of see in the shock tower side here, you know, a little bit crusty there too. Nothing too crazy.